Greetings, friends. I'm your fellow film fan, Jimmy Overton. I also have the honor of being the ambassador host for Monday at the Movies, a series of classic films presented weekly at the historic Wayne Theater Ross Performing Arts Center right here in Waynesboro, Virginia. We're very excited to announce that the theater has reopened on Mondays for Monday at the Movies, and we invite you to come and join us in person. It's been great being reunited with some of our Monday night fellow cinemaniacs. We haven't seen them in months, and a lot of fun. We're getting these movies back up on the big screen. It's like seeing them again for the first time. There's really no substitute. All safety precautions are being strictly followed, so you can come and visit us once again on Monday for Monday at the Movies with confidence. There's 2 o'clock matinee, 7 o'clock evening screening, just as always. Admission is by pay what you will donation. All of the proceeds going directly to the historic Wayne Theater, so please come and join us. I also have the honor of appearing this coming Saturday, August the 1st, for a charity music performance that will also benefit, all proceeds will benefit the historic Wayne Theater. Please consider attending. The show is surely to sell out because of the limited seating capacity due to restrictions on distance. But once again, all proceeds will go directly to the historic Wayne Theater. And once again, admission for that event, Jimmy O performing in performance on the stage at the historic Wayne Theater, is by pay what you will donation. All proceeds, as stated, to go to the theater. Those of you who are not quite ready to venture out, we invite you also to continue to follow the films from the comfort of your own home. Many have been doing so during the months and weeks and months of the quarantine. All of the films that we have presented and will present over the next few months are available in one format or another, from Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Vudu, many online film screening services. And just put them in your queue and go ahead and follow the films with us. But please consider joining us at the theater. You can rest assured you can safely attend the theater, and it's really, really good feeling to have the doors reopened and be back in the theater once again. It's been great seeing everybody down there over the last few weeks. Tickets for donation are to reserve a seat for my concert on Saturday, August the 1st, can be obtained by visiting the Wayne Theater website or the Wayne Theater Facebook page. All of my Monday to Monday customary film introductions that we would share in the theater before we put the film up on the screen from week to week are also available at those 2 online locations, and at hashtag at home with the Wayne. Hashtag at home with the Wayne. Many other very entertaining posts are included there as well from some particularly talented associates of the Wayne Theater. So by all means, visit us in person or visit us online, but do stay in touch. We're very honored to have you. We're into the 5th annual Audience Choice season on Monday at the Movies right now. All the films from July through the end of December are taken from the comprehensive Audience Choice file that I've kept for the last several years since we began doing this. Of your suggestions, requests, your picks of the films you'd like to see. And once again, it's a very impressive and wide net cinematically that you cast, according to the tradition that we've already established on Monday at the Movies. The film for Monday, July the 27th is important for a couple of different reasons. It's from 1933, entitled The Private Life of Henry VIII, directed by Alexander Korda, who's also a very prolific producer and writer in cinema history. It stars Charles Laughton, Robert Donat, Merle Oberon. These are the actresses I'm about to name play the successive wives of the sovereign Henry VIII. Merle Oberon, Wendy Berry, Elsa Lancaster, at the time Mrs. Charles Laughton, Betty Barnes, Everly Gregg. two items of distinction about this film. It's a British film. It was the first non-U.S. film to receive a Best Motion Picture of the Year Oscar nomination. And Charles Laughton's portrayal of Henry VIII was the first foreign performance to win both an Academy Award nomination and the Oscar itself. So, big breakthrough movie for British cinema in America. Elsa Lancaster is a scene stealer as Anne of Cleves, one of Henry VIII's 6 wives. And film critics and historians and fans have long maintained that she should have won the Best Supporting Actress for her performance in this film. However, in 1933, the category of Best Supporting Actress and Actor had not yet been created for the Academy Awards presentations and would not appear until 1936. So she was just about 3 years ahead of the curve for probably almost surely receiving her Oscar for the film that we're showing on Monday, July the 7th as well. At the time, period films, we spoke about this briefly with the film Little Women, which we showed a couple of weeks ago with Katharine Hepburn from the same year, 1933. At the time, for some reason that we really can't fathom today, period films were considered to be on the decline and not that successful at the box office. So director Alexander Korda found it very difficult and a real struggle to raise the relatively small budget of £60,000, the pound being about $1.27 in the exchange. Not a huge budget for a film, even in 1933. So it was a struggle to get the film green-lighted, as they say. Charles Laughton and his co-stars were actually asked to defer their fee for making the film until after the premiere, so it could be ascertained whether the film was going to be successful or a flop. Interestingly, because of this super low budget, director Alexander Korda was forced to shoot not necessarily so much in the motion picture studio, in the big soundstage, but on location, because they couldn't afford to build all these sets necessarily. So this, unintentionally perhaps, because of budgetary restraints, lends great authenticity and realism to the period being depicted in the film itself. So it was a happy accident in a way. The film was turned out to be a huge hit at the box office and had the 12th biggest take of 1933 in the United States. Because of the success of this picture, director Alexander Korda was able to secure a deal with United Artists for 16 films. The film was shot in 6 weeks, very quickly, once again at the cost of a relatively low sum of £60,000. Made £500,000 at the box office within its first week of screening. That's roughly $635,000 in 1933 dollars. That's comparable to many tens of millions today. It's a wonderful motion picture, a bravura performance for the great Charles Laughton and his wife Elsa Lancaster and the rest of the cast as well. We like to refer to these films as historical period costume dramas. It's a must-see motion picture. The Private Life of Henry VIII from 1933, July 27th, Monday night at the movies at the historic Wayne Theater. Please join us or watch from home. And I look forward to seeing you also on Saturday, August the 1st, for my musical concert and benefit also for the historic Wayne Theater Ross Performing Arts Center. So join us on Monday for this great film, and join us on Saturday for a night of fun music. And this is your fellow film fan and host of Monday at the Movies, Jimmy Overton, saying, until we meet again, make it a double feature. Thank you, my friends. See you at the movies.